Hi and smiles, everyone, and welcome. It's Colleen. So, today I want to show you talk about a journal I had made for a customer, and they had taken it home and they were not going to use it so much to write in as they wanted to put things that were their favorite things, like um, different things they cut out, just all kinds of things their grandmother may have gave them, etc. So she got it home and was gathering up this is the journal, and she was gathering up the things that she wanted to put in the journal, and she realized that it would make the journal very, very thick. So she had come to me and asked me if we could do anything so the journal would not have to be so thick. So I am going to call this reimagining or revising a journal that you perhaps have made, and it's come to a point that it's too thick, even if you've put things in it already and such, and you find that it's getting thicker and thicker and you wish it wasn't quite so thick. I'm going to show you what I did for her, and it might give you some ideas what you can do, so that if you run into something like that and you love the journal but it's just getting too thick, there is always a way, I believe, that you can fix something. So like I said, this is the journal, and now I have gotten it to the place that she likes. It's not as thick now as it was. Now, with this journal, I had done the spine, and I had put this beautiful lace on the spine. So in this case, it's a pamphlet stitch, and I do really like a pamphlet stitch. I tend to do most of my journals in a pamphlet stitch. So I thought, what could I do for her? She had mentioned, I'm going to just open it here, that this is a 3 signature journal. So she had said, could you just take one of the signatures out? Well, when I thought about that, if I took a whole signature out, you would have a terrible gap happening in here, in between the two. It wouldn't be centered anymore. So it was like that. I don't think she would have liked in the end. So what I suggested to her is, what I could do was I would take some pages out of each signature in the book, combine them, and make her a cover so she could put those, so she loses none of the papers, and have a second journal basically out of the papers that I had took out of this book. I'll just slowly just flip through. This was a beautiful journal that turned out so lovely, and there's lots of space that she can journal, but she wants to do things, add things to it that can be thicker. So that's why I decided to do this for her, so that she could use it the way she wants to use it. So in this case, first, if it was simply I had left the spine so that there was nothing on the spine, all you'd really have to do is undo your signature at the center and just take your pages out, right? But since that was with this type of a spine with the flowers on it, and I glued them so that they would never come off, so that was not going to work. So what I ended up doing is I put a hidden spine in here, because it's a 3 signature book. I thought that would be the simplest solution. So I just wanted to share that with you. So all I did was make a spine that would fit inside the book, and I could just glue it right in the book and then remake the signatures and attach it to the hidden spine is what I did. So it worked out lovely. So I just wanted to share that with you, that if you come to a place where you are making a journal even and you have bound it and went, oh my goodness, perhaps it's too thick, or it's your journal and you're going through it, it's a pamphlet stitch, and that would be a way you could just undo your signature and take some pages out, and then you could secure your signature. So that's what I did, and she couldn't be happier. And now she's going to be able to put all the things in this journal that she so wanted to put in. And it doesn't hurt. It still looks like the same journal. And so what I did was I got her, oh, I forgot to cut these off, the middle. So what I did with the leftover papers that I took out of her journal is I just made her another journal, and this was made with an envelope, and I got her to pick some fabric that I had some different fabrics, and I asked her about which one. I gave her 3 or 4 choices, and she chose this one. So that's what I did, is I just made a cover, and it's a single signature book, because that's all it really needed. I always leave these thinking I might put some charms in, but I'm not going to. So now I just have to find my scissors. I had just finished doing this part for her. There we go. So now she has all those pages that were in here. I took out, I formed another journal for her, so she doesn't miss out on any of the beautiful things that were in the original journal. She just has a second journal to use now. So that turned out really good. And this here, I made this for the cover. I made it myself, where this one, of course, is the metal book plate. And this book plate is made with some tea-dyed paper and some tea-dyed book page and some lace. I believe I did a video of making these. I might do another one because it's probably back really, really early, and they are so fun to make. So then all I did was this one here, I'm just going to clip it together because it's not thick at all. And this way she can use the clip on it, or she can use the clip as a closure, or she can use it inside the book, whichever she so chooses. So that's why I just left it very simple and put a clip on it. So that's how to redo a journal. If you're finding it is too thick, you can make 2 journals out of it. And I just wanted to show you that, unless you run into a dilemma the same. And then this would give you an idea of what you could do. And then the other thing was another client, I finished a journal for them. So I just wanted to show it to you. So this is the journal. It opens like this. And then this beautiful lace on the front. And this is napkin that I had used on the front cover and back. I covered the whole thing. And there's music paper under the napkin. I put some book corners on it, some metal book corners. And then open it up. And this is all music related. So I just put some big tags in the front pocket. And I made some large pockets with lace, keeping with the theme of the colors throughout this. The back, or the inside cover, I put cheesecloth on top of the fabric to add texture, so it's really nice that way. That cheesecloth just worked so well. And then we have a fabric pocket. I'm just going to quickly go through this. And another large tag. And then I used lace and put it along the pages here throughout, the same lace that's on the pocket here. Edged the papers with the lace. And then this was just some vintage images that I added, and then I added some charms on tabs. This tab is made with music paper, and then this is just a music paper clip, and just loved this image. And then I just periodically put some different music, like this violin images, throughout this book. This is another fabric pocket, and some tag. I just put 2 small tags in that one. Another vintage image, and then the lace. And then again, I believe this one folds out. So I just made these tags. And then I believe this is called a hidden pocket. So it just folds all together and you unfold it, and then the person can journal all inside the pocket, and then it's all hidden if they so choose. And then it just all folds up together, and you just tuck that one into this one, and then you've got a pocket. Was that one? I think this one was in the back. And there you go. So that's a really cute pocket hidden journaling spot you can do for a journal. And then these beautiful sisters, I'm calling them sisters, they could be best friends, but it's a shaker. So I had added that to this pocket. This pocket here is a pocket that I have a die for. And then this large vellum pocket, another one of those music clips, and just a great big journaling card in there. And then another pocket here with a large tag once again. And this is just some vintage writing that I made the side tuck out of. And then we've got this image here. And we've got another charm here with our music tab. Some more vintage paper. And then another little pocket with 2 tags with violins on them. And again, this one here, this pocket is made out of a die cut that I have. And then our lace again, some more of that beautiful images of music, vintage type. It reminded me, this is actually a perfume ad, I believe, but she's dancing in it, of course. So, and then some tea dyed papers that I'd done. And then we've got this here image, just a beautiful image. And then this is an envelope that I sewed right into the signature. It's in the center of the signature, and I didn't put anything in it. I left it so they could put whatever they wanted inside it. And then I used this scrap paper because of the color, the rustic oranges throughout, and so that's why I used that. And no, I didn't make that into a pocket. It's glued right on. And then, so that's the center. Then another fabric pocket. Put a lot of fabric pockets in this one. And another really large music tag. Journal. Again, this is the other side of that Rouge paper. And then this was embossed, I believe. I embossed this. And this is a homemade button that I had made out of cardboard. And it just worked so well on this journaling card. So I used it on there. And then another one of those die cut pockets. And then just some more room to write. And then we've got another pocket with a large tag. And then this here is like a vellum in the front of the pocket, that so you can have a double pocket so you can see through it. And I just slid this tag inside there. I thought that looked really cute. And then again, journaling spot and another tab with a charm, music related charm on it. Another pocket, some beautiful birds on that. It says make a wish, and some more lace. And then this other side of the vellum pocket, I made 2 vellum pockets out of it, and it has that music clip, paper clip on there, and this beautiful large tag that you can see through the vellum pocket. Then we've got, and this is another one that comes and folds out as a hidden pocket. And then I just added this tag to it. And the colors, the rustic colors. And then this back tag. And then another music paper clip with this beautiful image. Just love that image. And then they can write on this, and I had signed it. And then there was this beautiful page as well, vintage page, music related, is piano. And then this is, oh no, this isn't the last. And this again is another fabric pocket that I did some decorative sewing on. And then 2 of these very cool looking vintage type cards, and more journaling. And then again, a vintage image. And then this is the, this, oh no, it's not the last page, but this pocket here again is a die cut pocket that I had made. And then this beautiful tag with this lady on it, and she's backed with music, and another one of those vintage type tags. And then Cupid's Dream, just a music piece of music. It's Cupid's Dream Waltz. And then I believe that was a napkin. That was a napkin here. This is an image I had on a napkin, and it looks like I scanned it, and I thought maybe I had put it on the paper, but I actually scanned it in and ran it off. And then we've got this beautiful image at the back and this beautiful card. So that is the journal. Very pleased how it turned out. I think it turned out gorgeous, and I think they'll enjoy it very, very much. There is quite a few pockets and things that they can do throughout the book. So that's everything today, guys. I just wanted to quickly show you this journal, this one signature journal, and then what I did to fix this so that my client would be pleased, and she is very pleased. So now that I've filmed this, I'll be able to give them to her, and she can begin to put all the things she had wanted to put in this journal. So I want you all to have a lovely, lovely day, a very creative and crafty day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help our community to grow. And I will see and talk to you all very soon. Bye for now.